Hey, what's happening, YouTube? This is your boy Vincent here. I just thought I'd do a quick video and show you guys the fleet I have. I got back into the RC game about just a little bit over a year ago, and I have to admit the bug has hit me pretty good. So I went from having just one vehicle to now having five, including the trailer that was custom built for me. Uh, Feels good to be back in the game. Just thought I'd give you guys a brief synopsis of some of the vehicles I got, get your opinions, and if any of you guys live in Houston, Texas, I'd love to meet up with you guys and, do a little running with you guys. Nice little meet and greet, socialize, compare our toys or whatnot, and get some general info as to what I can get, how I can improve some of the vehicles that I already do have, and just do some comparisons and just hang out a little bit. Okay, first and foremost is the Traxxas Slash 2-wheel drive. Now, originally, this car used to be brushed, but I've since then have converted it to a brushless. Now, believe it or not, I was actually going to get this car away. I was going to give it to my nephew, but I'm so glad I decided to keep it. Reason being, yeah, it was a moderately, I don't want to say slow, but, mediocre speed. But it was a fun, overall it was a fun car to drive. But I decided to put the Valenian in place of the Titan that came with it. Now, the Valenian has made this car run exceptionally faster. I mean, it's unreal. However, when I put an 11.1 in there, which I really don't recommend you guys doing. If you want to do it, that's fine. But an 11.1 makes this car insane. I mean, straight line speed, it's absolutely ridiculous. I thought maybe if I put a roll cage on it and give it additional weight, that'll help keep it down. That brushless motor just laughs at that roll cage. Overall, it's a good, nice car to drive. Have a lot of fun with it. This is my primary basher, believe it or not. High speed runs, whatever. I love this thing. I don't regret buying it at all. It originally came with the green wheels and the green Kawasaki body. The body's not in the best shape, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it just for nostalgia purposes. And since it was my first car, I think I'll just go ahead and keep that. Second thing is my motorcycle. This is actually a nitro bike. It looks like something that came out of Frankenstein's lab, as you can see. Now, those of you that are familiar with the Thunder Tiger Nitro Ducati and recognize parts of it, yes, this was this was a Thunder Tiger Nitro Ducati. However, the motor, I've heard a lot of guys complain about the motor online. So what I decided to do is I upgraded it a bit, and instead of the traditional Thunder Tiger motor, I put the Traxxas 3.3 in there. Now, what I may have to do is make a whole totally different video and tell you guys how I did it and how the guy who did it for me explained what he did and how he got this bad boy on there. I will say this: if you do decide to do this, whatever warranty you guys had with Thunder Tiger, this is going to pretty much make it null and void, because you're going to have to cut a lot of things, including parts of the frame and some of the metal pipe that went to the exhaust. But I will admit, I have not run this yet. I'm looking forward to running it. Now it's starting to get a little warm here in the Houston area. Go ahead and fire this bad boy up probably when I get some time, and probably do some test runs and shoot a couple of videos. And if you guys are interested in finding out how this was done. There's actually a guy that's online that has done it, and I just basically used his guideline. But I printed the guideline out and had my boy Danny do it for me, and another guy that works at M&M Hobby Shop here in Houston did a pretty good job with it. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but with a 3.3, it's going to be a beast. So that's that. Set this here. Oh lordy, excuse my camera work. This is the Traxxas Slash 4x4 Ultimate Edition. What else can I say? I love this damn car. It's pretty awesome. I was very impressed with it. Pretty fast. This is one of my this is the other one of my bashers, as well as high-speed run vehicles that I like. I've since taken the body that it came with was the black body. I want to go ahead and preserve that body. I know it sounds a little trivial, but it's such a nice body. I didn't want to do anything to it, so I decided to put this bug body on it. And the bug body came out so nice. I really don't want to do anything to that body as well. But, you know, it is what it is, and that's what they're made to. They're made to be bashed. So, mess it up, I'll just get another one and paint it. Now, this bad boy came with a Valenian brushless motor also. However, I took the motor out, and I stuck in the Castle Mamba Monster. This is actually the 2200. Yes, the 2200 edition. And I also put the roll cage. The roll cage came from, I want to say Vinyl Graphics. Either Vinyl Graphics or Vinyl Designs. I'll have to double check for you guys. I know it came off of eBay with something like, I want to say like $60. Give it a little bit more weight to try to keep it down. But a lot of you guys with experience, especially guys that run that Mamba Monster, you guys know that that roll cage is not going to keep this car down. This car is insane with an 11.1 in it. I mean, absolutely insane. The brushless technology, it's just unreal. It's absolutely unreal. My hats go off to the guys at Castle and the guys at Traxxas that decide to get in bed with the guys at Castle for making these vehicles the way that they are right now. I enjoy it. The only thing is, you put a Mamba Monster in here, you will be investing in some arms. I've broken, I want to say 3. The one on the right side broke all the way out. The one on the left side, it twisted and bent it. So I decided to go with the MIPs, you know, the metal drive shafts or arms. And so far, they've been holding up pretty good. Let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope that they stay like that. Okay, my next vehicle, believe it or not, guys, this is actually an E-Maxx. This was the E-Maxx brushed edition. Now, when I first got this car, I used to just marvel at the fact that it was a pretty fast vehicle. That was before I did my research on brushless. I've since took the brush mode out, excuse me, and I stuck the Mamba Monster in here as well, and took out the traditional 3000 batteries that come with it, and also stuck some 11.1 5300. These are the Dynamite hard cases. And what can I say? Once again, brushless motor, 11.1 lipos, ridiculous. I've actually retired this my E-Maxx from bashing. I used my slashes primarily for bashing out. My E-Maxx is pretty much a just run up and down the street type vehicle. As you can see, I took out the traditional wheels and replaced them with the fat lines, and I decided to go with the El Camino body. It's a nice body. I love it. Came out nicer than I actually thought. I'm really trying to get this paint thing down a little bit. You know, practice makes perfect. The more I do, I guess the better I'm gonna get. But that's the E-Maxx. And right here is a custom trailer. This trailer was designed by this guy named Justin at itsmyrc.com. The trailer basically came in white. That's the way I had it designed. For like an additional $75, he'll paint them for you. But from my understanding, painting these things are a pain. So I just decided to go ahead and get it white. And I went on eBay and I got some of the vinyl graphics. And I decided to go with the diamond plate. And it actually came out pretty good. Now with this crappy camera, you may not be able to see the detail of the graphics. I mean, in person, the graphics on here look a lot better in person. The camera really doesn't do it any justice. However, what I am going to do is when I go to work tomorrow evening, I'm going to pick up my co-worker's heat gun, and I'm going to go back over it, get all the kinks and the bubbles up out of there, and then get an X-Acto knife and trim it out a little bit better than what it is. Came with these wheels. Those are Proline wheels and tires. I forgot the exact names. I'll have to get back with you guys on that. Love it to death. This is the back. And it's the other side. Nice wheel wells. He actually said that this was the biggest trailer that he's made so far. Oh, and excuse me, I don't know if you can tell, he also put running lights on the side and tail lights in the back. If it was nighttime or if it was a little darker, you could actually see the lights. Came out pretty nice. I like it. Not the most expensive trailer online. I've seen some guys that make beautiful trailers. I think those are the guys at Rude Boys. They're a little pricey though. They are made out of metal. They are a little bit more detailed, but I decided to go with this one because yes, it does have a basic look, but it still functions just as good. And like I said, I like the way it came out. It's pretty nice. And last but not least, this bad boy right here. This is the Traxxas XO-1. It is unlocked. This thing is insane. It is absolutely insane. Fastest I got it was 83. Of course, I had to put the high-speed split on there. When I ran it, I've since taken it off, and I got the regular split on here. I love it. Dished out a lot of money for it. Some of you guys that's real familiar in the RC game with the price, yeah, I know that's expensive, but the way I figure you only live once, and if it's something that you really like, something that you really want, you know, we all work hard. Why not enjoy yourself? Go get what you want, and that's exactly what I did. So I decided to go with the XO-1. I was gonna get the Kyosho, and I was gonna convert it to the brushless because I really like that Kyosho. I think it's the GT2 with the Audi body, the Audi Red Bull body. I was really considering getting that, but Traxxas backdoored me a week later and they came out with this. So I pretty much canceled my Kyosho order and decided to go with this instead. Very nice vehicle. I love the way she looks. I love the way she hunkers down at high speeds when she's unlocked. The only thing is here in Houston, I'm really trying to find a place to run this thing. If you don't have room to run it, it's just not going to be that satisfying. I mean, overall, it's still a nice car to drive, even even when it's locked at the slower speed. If you want to call 50 miles per hour slow, it's still faster than some of the cars I've seen being driven. But it's a nice vehicle overall. I like her. I just wish I had more available places where I can just really take her and just open her up the way she's designed to. So with that said, these are all the vehicles that I have so far. And you know, people tend to say, okay, I got all I need. That's all I'm gonna buy. Yeah, that's what I said when I bought this. And then I messed around and bought the E-Maxx. Then I turned around and bought the bike. Then, after seeing the Slash Ultimate, I decided to get that. And I want to get something. I want to get another an on-road car. I was gonna go with the HPI, and then I decided to get the Kyosho GT, and instead I got this. So for the most part, I think I got all bases covered except a truggy. As far as truggies are concerned, I want to say, I think it's the HPI Vorza Flux. I really like that car. I think it's something like $650, so looks like I have to start saving up for that as well. It's either that or the Traxxas E-Revo. That'll be sometime probably. I'll probably pick that up, one of those vehicles up during the summer, and that'll pretty much complete all my on-road vehicles. Maybe sometime around the fall I'll start getting into helicopters, but before I do that, I'll have to get that flight simulator, because there's no need to spend all that money for something that you're gonna break, and I'd rather do it the safe way. But anyway, once again, these are all my vehicles. It's good to be back in the RC game with you guys. If you live in Houston, hit me up. We can all meet somewhere and, run our stuff, talk, or whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good day, and I hope you enjoy. Take care.